Greetings, everyone. There is this issue about benefits and retirements which I want us to discuss so that we can all take clue from it, take advantage of it. Now, you normally hear our fathers, our uncles, when they go on retirement, they say that their pensions is not able to take them home. Some work in the public sector, some also work in the private sector. Their pensions do not take them home. So it started bothering on my mind. Why is it that people more or less like those who were doing very well in their late 30s, 40s, they go on pensions and becomes very challenging for them to even buy medications. Some are not able to buy food. You will hear most of the times prominent people in society who were doing well 15, 20 years ago, and they are now in places that I don't want to mention, and they have to be seeking for help. Why is our SNP benefits not being able to take us home? So this led me to research some more about our pensions, and I want us to all learn it and take a clue about it. Now, how does SNIT support our workers when they go on pensions? How is the benefits calculated? Now, per my research, I realized that SNIT takes the best 3 years of your working life, and normally your best 3 years is always at the end of your working life. Retirement is at the age of 60. So I believe that everybody will earn the highest during the last 3 years of his or her working life. So for example, if you are the age of 58, 59, 60, those may be your highest earning years, all things being equal. So it means that if you earn, let's say, 1,000 Ghana cedis when you were 58 years throughout the whole 12 months, I want to simplify it, and you earn 1,100 Ghana cedis in the whole year when you were 59 years, and let's say 1,200 Ghana cedis in the whole year when you were 60 years before having your 60th anniversary going or having your 60th birthday. So you need to take those 3 years and find the average. So 1,000 times 12, 1,100 times 12, and 1,200 times 12 divided by 36. If you do that mathematics, you are getting about 1,100 Ghana cedis. And this is the average salary that SNIT is going to rely on to pay you based on their calculations. So your average 3 years best salary is 1,100 Ghana cedis. Now, you are not going to take the 1,100 Ghana cedis home. No, there are more to it. SNIT is going to multiply that 1,100 Ghana cedis by your pension right. Now, what does SNIT mean by pension right? The pension right is 2.5% of every year that you contributed for the first 15 years. And it's always a minimum. So 2.5% times 15 years, about 37.5%. It means that if you have contributed to SNIT for 180 months or 15 years minimum before going on retirement, your average 1,100 Ghana cedis will multiply by 36.5%, which hovers around 400, 450 Ghana cedis per month. So it means someone who earned average of 1,100 Ghana cedis as his best salary and has contributed a minimum of 180 months or 15 years is going to take about 450 Ghana cedis home. To be frank, if you are taking about 1,100 Ghana cedis or 1,200 Ghana cedis at the age of 60, and by 61 years when you are in pension, you are taking about 400, 450 Ghana cedis based on your contribution, it is seriously not going to take you home. So, how do we increase this percentage? How do we increase this percentage? SNIT has given a period or a gap that they will pay a minimum of 37.5 as your contribution and a maximum of 60% of your average best salary as your contribution. So it means each of us should contribute more than 15 years into the pension fund. Once you contribute 15 years, any extra year in excess of the 15 attracts 1.125% in addition to your 37.5%. So it means that if I contribute 16 years, I'm going to earn about 38.65% of my best average salary. If I contribute 17 years, it moves to about 39%. It moves like that until the age of 35 years contribution, which is the maximum 60%. Once you've attained 60%, Senate caps it. You don't go beyond 60%. So I advise my friends, I advise each one of us, especially young guys who have started work, those in our 30s, those in our 40s. If as a result of some unforeseen circumstances, you have to lose your job or truncate job or wait a period whilst you are searching for a job, I encourage all of us to try as much as possible to privately contribute into SNIT to make up the number of years, because each year of contribution add 1.125% to your final percentage that is used to multiply your average salary. And most of us sometimes leave our SNIT, we don't contribute into it. No matter how small it is, the minimum current payment into SNIT is about 50 Ghana cedis. You can contribute about 60, 70, 80 Ghana cedis into SNIT to make up the time in which you were redundant or you were not working. This helps you to ensure that you're able to attain a higher percentage multiplied by your average best salary when you go on retirement. Let us do this so that we can actually make up. For example, if your average salary is 1,100 Ghana cedis and your percentage is about 55%, that means you'll be hovering around 700 to 800 pensions, which is far better than the 400, 450. And that's about 35 years of contribution, or between 30 to 35 years of contribution, which is very good for you to take home. So please, let's learn from this. We should not leave gaps in our SNIT payments. Let us try as much as possible to deposit more into our SNIT to make up the gap. I will be bringing in more videos to share more light on other aspects of SNIT. Thank you.